I was checking out this research article that states that women retain the DNA from each and every man that she had a sexual encounter with. That in itself explains a lot to me. That if this research is fully true, and I've been doing more research on this particular subject, but I posted one on Google Plus, that these women's or women's bodies are affected by the male DNA. I'm trying to remember what the article said. I don't have my papers here with me, but it states through vaginal intercourse, the sperm that did not make it to the ovary embeds itself into the vaginal walls of females, or embedding itself into the vaginal walls of the so-called female. Now, another statement which was made in that same article stated that, well, that's a whopper by itself, but it also had another statement that if this, or if a female has oral sex with the man, the sperm that she did not ingest, which also has an effect on the ingested sperm, has an effect on her body as well. But check this out. This tripped me out. That the remainder of the sperm that is still within her mouth will penetrate through the upper roof of her mouth or throat, traveling upwards through her nasal passages, through her eyes, all the way up until her brain cavity. And the research, man, this tripped me out. The research, the research, I have a tendency to stutter when I begin to talk too fast. But anywho, the research stated that the sperm would travel through a roof of the mouth, through her nasal passages, and through the orifice of her eyes, penetrating that from that point on into her brain. The research shows that they actually did biopsies on these women and found male DNA within these female brains. If that ain't tripping, what is? I mean, now you got to think. All these loose and fancy free feministas, women that wants to be promiscuous, or just basically hoes and sluts and Jezebels, they're affected. This research states this. They are mentally affected by having so many different male partners. This really affects their brain, their body, meaning you go back to scripture, it says that the male, number one, and female, number two, will become one. the female will become part of the male. Wow. You know, that just pop your block. Just tripping.